It was a game where, some heroics. Adam Hunter ran from the back line to take a big mark with a few minutes to go and kick a goal from 50 metres out. Did him a world of good for his confidence, and then Mark Merenda got us in front to win the game. And Ben Cousins' last 15 minutes of that game, he just stood up and made sure we won the game. Some of the acts he did really led the way for the boys. So it was a big game and an important game for us in a lot of aspects, but mainly for the players to come off winning that game. It was a tough game, and I thought Carlton played very well, and I thought we really matched them in all areas and got home.
There you see him gather the ball, taken away there by Williams. Handball over the top, Philip Matera. He gives it to the advantage of, and a goal has been kicked by Andrew Williams. Andrew Williams has kicked his second goal, and that was set up by some disciplined play by Philip Matera.
Embley gets it to Conacher in a little bit of space, can play on. He wants Williams up forward. Cutting in front, though, was Doring. It ends up with Wirapunda out into space. Going back there is the big fella. That's Quinton Leach in his first appearance. This is going to be his first kick in league footy. Is it going to be a goal? Gee, it's not a bad effort, and he's done it. Oh! Quinton Leach coming off the bench, his first game. Sure, he's going to remember that forever because it wasn't a bad effort. He's got up off the ground and kicked the goal. Ball up once again. Houghton gets rid of Gasper. Falls for Fletcher. He's got a bit of time. He's directly in front. He hooks it back and he kicks the goal. Lappin somehow almost got it to Davies. Backpedaling was McIntosh. Support from his captain and Cousins. Here they go now, the Eagles on the rebound. Camberley's up and running. Banfield. Williams. Here's Campo. Almost got the tackle. Williams drives it long. Open goal square. Need a good bounce. Oh, what's he done? Haynes. He's had an area and finished it up with a goal. And gets a push at his back for his trouble. Wooden. Short. Kerr has a bit of space to run into. Gets underneath the ball a bit. Oh, gee, almost a good mark there to Gasper. Pack forms right on the 450. West Coast keep it alive. Embley. Little one over the top. Haynes. High ball.
The goal.
Jeez, kicked the goal.
Just trundle over for another throw in, and precious seconds ticking away. The Blues enjoy a 12-point advantage. Plenty of time for 2 goals to be kicked, but also an opportunity for the Blues. They must get back into positive mode. They've got to go forward and kick a goal, because Peter Matera will make it a goal the margin. He does. He kicks it beautifully. Peter Matera, a couple of goals, and now all of a sudden the margin within 1 kick. There's a game there to be won, and can they win it? Banfield and Mansfield push out against Mansfield. Free kick to Banfield. He will get the Eagles to within scoring range. And even the Blues fans are getting a little bit worried. Close to full time. They lead the game by 6 points. And that was a bit of an iffy free kick in a game of football. It's pretty tight. But Banfield got it. He kicks the ball to half forward. Marking contest. And here's a mark. Taken by Hunter. And he's within scoring range directly in front. He can level the scores with this kick. 3.5 minutes left.
Haynes and Hunter have had an influence. They've been very good players, but I don't know, Matty, do you think he wants to kick this?
Well, we haven't seen him kick a lot of goals, but Worsfold's gone for the youngsters, hasn't he? We've got Wirapunda, Matera and Jakovic on the bench. He's gone for the young guys to do it.
Well, this is Adam Hunter. He's already kicked 1 goal. He goes long, and he will kick a goal. Scores a level with 3.5 minutes left. Adam Hunter gets his second goal. Now the defence is under pressure. Chance here for McKay. Can't break away. Hickmott close to the boundary line. Beaumont takes it over.
Intentional. Umpire Goldspinker said that he dived over the line instead of keeping the ball alive. That is a big decision. Very courageous.
Well, of all the controversial decisions I've seen in football since he's been an umpire, Darren Goldspink figures very prominently.
I think this is his first game back this year.
Well, I'm not saying it was a decision that needed to be paid against Simon Beaumont, but it's going to cost the Blues, because you're just about guaranteed that Merenda would kick a score. He has. He has kicked it behind. The Eagles lead by 1 point.
26 seconds. There's a figure that might come back to haunt Carlton. Perhaps West Coast this week. Plenty of players around the ball. The punch comes out. Backing off it was Banfield. Mansfield trying to keep it alive. West Coast have it. Cousins. Glass over the boundary line. 7 seconds remaining. West Coast are going to hold on. West Coast are going to win by a point. 1 second remaining. West Coast to win their first game in Melbourne via a decision on the boundary line. There it is. The Eagles, 7-5, have defeated Carlton in another comeback. 2 in 2 weeks to the West Coast Eagles. Nothing going right for Carlton. Scott Camperelli cannot believe it. It's happened once again. They have gone down by a kick, or less than a kick, for the second week in a row.
After what happened here in the last game last year, just keep an eye on the umpire.
Oh, yeah.
Because that was in a tight game. Whether the decision was right is questionable. But by gee, to decide a game like that.
Yeah, I hope we don't see some ugly scenes here, Robbo.
Jubilation with the Eagles players. They have come from nowhere to pinch it.
Some great heroics, Matty, in the last quarter, though.
Oh, yeah.
Ben Cousins was just brilliant.
Yes, he was absolutely outstanding. When the game needed to be won, the captain, at a tender age of 23, showed everything, and he is with Francis Leach.
Well, Ben, that was amazing.
Oh, mate, a real tough game. You know, this game last year, head up this Oval, Carlton thumped us by 120 points, and it was a big effort. We had to fight hard all day.
That last minute of the game, everyone down back, and you had a choice to make out on the boundary line there when you were going for the ball, considering what the decision was up the other end minutes ago.
Yeah, there's a few tough decisions. A couple that went our way probably in the end. Full credit to Carlton, they fought hard all day.
This team's made us strong stuff, though, coming from behind a couple of times now.
Oh, yeah, we're getting there. We've got a long way to go, but we're slowly getting better with each game.
Congratulations, Ben.
It was one of those games that, again, a totally different feeling. It was a game where we actually got really badly overrun in the last quarter.